What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in to the Rock the Watch channel. Guys, today we're going to do the full review of the Seiko SNE361. Let's rock this watch. So there it is, the Seiko SNE361. Just take a gander at it there for a minute. It's a good looking watch, man. It's a good looking watch. So let's get into some of the specs and features. This has a case diameter of 43 millimeters, measured right here. Case thickness of 11 millimeters. It's funny because on camera it kind of looks fatter than that, but I measured it. It's actually 11 millimeters. Lug to lug, 57 millimeters. Lug width, 22 millimeters. The movement in this watch it's obviously a quartz, as you can see the second hand ticking. I just want to hit a little side note there. It is hitting on almost it's hitting pretty good. That one's a little off, but that's the measure of a really good quartz, is how well it lands on the, see, it's landing pretty good on the minute. A little off, starting to get a little off there, but I mean, for what I paid for the watch, some of that's to be expected. But the movement in this watch is a caliber V158 solar power. It has a 10-month power reserve when it's fully charged. So if you guys don't know what solar watches are, you probably already do, but if you don't, I'm not trying to treat you like a dummy, but I need to wipe some of these fingerprints off here. But you put it in the sunlight, let it sit in the sunlight for a while, it'll charge up, and when it's fully charged, Seiko claims that it has a 10-month power reserve. That's pretty good. This watch is made of stainless steel. It has a crown at the 3 o'clock position, which is not screwed down and is not signed. Okay, this case features no crown guards, which I think is cool. Kind of into that stuff lately. It also has drilled lugs, as you can see, which is very cool. Always a fan of the drilled lugs. Easy to put the put a little tool in there and pop the bracelet off and the end links. Much easier. This does have Seiko's proprietary Hardlex crystal. It does look like it has a slight AR coating on there. It is flat, as you can see. It is a flat Hardlex crystal. This watch has a day-date complication at the 3 o'clock. It features LumiBrite on the hands and indices. So I'll roll a lume shot in right here. So as you can see, it is loomed at the 12, 3, 6, and 9, as well as the minute and the hour hand. And that is Seiko's proprietary LumiBrite. It has a screw down case back. It says water resistant 10 bar. So there it is. It's 100 meters, features 100 meters of water resistance. Stainless steel movement Japan. The movement is the Victor 158, as I have previously stated. As you can see, since we're here, it does feature hollow end links. That's a negative, obviously. So the bracelet is 22 at the top, tapers down to 19, slight taper to 19, down to this is kind of a standard Seiko Seiko clasp, excuse me. A lot of Seikos come with this same clasp and buckle system. It's just a very inexpensive pressed clasp and buckle. And the bracelet is secured with the split pin system, and as you can see, I think it's picking it up here. See the lines in there? This is a hollow folded over bracelet. It's kind of made to look like it's solid, but if you really look, you can see the manufacturer line right there where they put it together. And I'll roll in a macro shot of that so you can get a better look of that bracelet. There's kind of picking it up. Let me kind of wipe this off. When it's shinier, you can pick it up. So it is, yeah, see the lines there? It definitely is a hollow folded bracelet, which is kind of cheap. So what is my opinion on this watch? What do I like? What do I dislike? So when I did an unboxing of this watch about a month ago, and I've been rocking it for a month because obviously that is what we do here at the Rock the Watch channel. We rock watches. And when I did the initial unboxing, my first impression was, as minute I opened the box, I was like, wow, it popped. The dial popped. The indices are very shiny. It's got this beautiful blue textured dial, and it's got minute markers and the chapter ring on the outside. I think it's a good looking watch. It's a really good looking watch, especially when it's shined up. Man, is it a fingerprint magnet, which is a problem with a lot of shiny watches. But I mean, it's good looking. I like the fact that it has drilled in lugs. It fits very well. It wears very nice. It's keeping excellent time. So overall, I think it's a good watch. I only paid about, I think I paid $98 for this watch. They're normally, now on the box, when I opened it, you'll see that the suggested retail is $250. You could buy them for a lot cheaper than that. I think they're going for about $160 now. And I'll see if I can roll in. I'll look around the internet. I think I found them on Amazon or somewhere for about $160, $150. So I got this for 98 bucks. Joma Shop was blowing them out. And I thought that was a pretty good price. So I picked one up, see what it was like. I mean, if I don't like it, I'll always resell it on eBay or something like that. When I get that up and running, I'm thinking about starting one of those and selling off some of these watches that I reviewed for the channel. Yeah, I think it's a good looking watch. It wears beautifully. The dial's good looking. Never have to worry about the battery going dead because it's solar. Some of the negatives of this watch. Now, some of it's the standard negatives that you get with these Seikos. This bracelet is very, very cheap. I mean, as you saw in the macro shot and you see right there, it's just folded over pressed stainless steel, really cheap pressed clasp, pressed folder. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's secure. And I don't think unless you really smash the hell out of it, it'll break. I see some scratch there. It will break. It'll hold up. It's just for $100. This is why micro brands are so popular, because for $100 on some micro brands, man, you can get solid middle class. I just recently did a video of, where is it? Hang on a second. Let me get it out. I think it's down here under the, okay. Yep, it's right here. So I just recently did a full review of this Pagani design Ottavia 1649, I think it is, or something. $63, okay? $63. Now, don't get me wrong, this watch has some issues too. But $63, and look at the level of finishing on this watch. And this comes with an NH35. Look at this solid stainless steel bracelet. Brushed very nice, polished down the middle of the bracelet, high polished, solid end links. I kind of, hit the clasp on here because it's pressed, and you can see where it buckled. See it right on the end right there? You can see it's on both sides where it buckled in the process when they were pressing this clasp. But It is very nice brushing, very finishing, solid bracelet, split pin system to hold the bracelet together, just like the Seiko, and it was 63 bucks. So Seiko, why couldn't you take this level of machining, this bracelet, and put it on here with this watch for $35 more? And that's not even the suggested retail. That's a deal I got on this one. I got a deal on this one. Why can't Seiko and Citizen? It seems like they got watches, their lower end watches are $150, $200, and they come with these really, I mean, cheap's the best way to say it. They're not very solidly built. Again, that being said, it will still hold up. I've had watches like this with cheaper bracelets that have lasted years, and the bracelets never break. The movement usually ends up dying before the bracelets break. But let's get this on the wrist and take a look, see what it looks like on the wrist. But before we do that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. What am I rocking today? Today I am rocking my Orient Sun and Moon version 4. Did an unboxing of this video. I'll put this watch, I'll put a link to that video down below. Very cool. As you can see, it's Thursday at about 10:33, and it's about to go full night. This is a very cool watch. I am digging this watch a lot. But let's get this off the wrist and get this sucker on. So yeah, there it is, guys. I dig it. It's a good looking watch. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you that I do dig too. So obviously, so like a lot of watches, first out is the pull forward. It's the day, go back. It's the date, right? Which it's actually the first one to go back around. But this is kind of cool. I actually dig this. So when it gets to Saturday, boom, Saturday's blue. That's kind of cool. And then it goes to Sunday, and Sunday's red. Digging that a lot. That's just a little thing, little quirk with this watch, which I think is very cool. And then we're going to spin this all the way back around and go to 1. But that's kind of cool that it's different colors. I dig that a lot. No, it's not. There we go. Thursday. The 1st. Very cool, man. Very cool. I like the different colors in that. So, I give this watch a thumbs up. It's cool looking. It has issues like every watch. And guys, I've been meaning to say this in videos, and I'm going to start mentioning it a lot more. Remember, when I find quality control issues on watches, and this isn't one of them, but I do want to make this clear, it's a sample size of 1, okay? If there are any quality control issues, misaligned, although Seiko's kind of famous for that, but misaligned chapter rings and stuff like that, it's a sample size of 1, and we don't want to condemn the entire line of watch or company unless you start finding those issues in a lot of different watches. So guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.